Hi friends, and happy Monday. This week we are inside Yosemite National Park, and I am so excited because Tioga Road has just reopened for the 2023 season. Now, after receiving a record snowfall, today we're going to check out the current conditions here, and I'm going to take you along to look back at some of my favorite spots, which I'd recommend to any first-time visitor. Come join me. If you're new here to Flying Dawn Marie, welcome! As a travel blogger, every Monday I take you on an adventure. I share full detailed blog posts on my website, flyingdawnmarie.com, and my YouTube videos bring you along with me for a virtual visit. So make sure to like and subscribe, and let's explore together. Tioga Road was first built in 1883 and was called the Great Sierra Wagon Road. It was built in 130 days for the Great Sierra Consolidated Silver Company to service their mining operation. The road covered over 56 miles and rose from 4,200 feet to nearly 10,000 feet in elevation. Now, Tioga Pass officially opened to cars in 1919, but Tioga Road remained an all-dirt road until 1937. As visitation to Yosemite increased, so did the traffic to Tioga Road, and at one point, the government produced pamphlets calling this road the world's greatest mountain tour through Yosemite to Lake Tahoe. Something I personally don't think is mentioned enough about Tioga Road is there are over half a dozen seasonal waterfalls you can see here directly from the roadside. And this is the perfect time of year because by the end of fall, they'll be mostly dried up. Tioga Road has sustained some noticeable damage. Particularly in between Tenaya Lake and Olmsted Point, watch for a one-lane section and be prepared for possible delays on this drive. Also, make sure to check the official NPS website before your visit for the most up-to-date and accurate park information, including road closures and traffic. Water levels are noticeably high here right now, and at Tenaya Lake you can look out and still see snow sprinkled on the cliff tops. I've shared Siesta Lake here with you before, but right now, as Tioga's reopening, it is incredibly lush and green and almost sparkling. There's minimal snow if you're starting this journey from west to east, but snow is still present at higher elevations as you travel across Tioga Road. Many meadows and some trails are flooded, so if you're planning on adventuring here, please stay on the trails to protect the growing plants and plan for wet feet. Marked trails may be hard or even impossible to follow, so make sure to travel with reliable navigation and please remember all the leave no trace principles on your visit. Tioga Road is home to some of the most incredible trailheads leading into the Yosemite wilderness. From Lyell Glacier and Clouds Rest to Cathedral Lakes, Glen Alden, Mono Pass, Lembert Dome, and Tuolomne Meadows, there's something for everyone here. But if it was my first trip across Tioga Road and I only had one day to enjoy it, I'm going to share 5 stops I would definitely make here. Tenaya Lake is a favorite stop for park visitors for swimming, canoeing, fishing, and picnicking. The lake measures at over a mile long and it's surrounded by incredible granite.
You can enjoy the wonderful 3-mile hike around the lake, but it's important to remember that weather can change suddenly here and swift summer storms are not unheard of. For more information on this spot, I have a full Tenaya Lake blog post on my website, and you can also watch my YouTube video, vlog number 148, linked here for a virtual visit. While Lembert Dome is one of the more prominent features along Tioga Road, Pothole Dome showcases equally stunning views, but it's often less crowded, and it's a quicker climb if you're short on time. Looking out at Pothole Dome Meadow from above is a true Tioga highlight, in my humble opinion. Olmsted Point is famous for its pristine views of Half Dome and Cloud's Rest, which are clearly visible right from the parking lot. Now, a short trek will take you down to the official viewpoint in under 1/4 mile and less than 100 feet in elevation change. The parking lot here is often packed, but there is an additional hike that leads you away from the crowds, and it offers unparalleled panoramic views, including images of Tenaya Lake in the distance. And you'll often see Yosemite's yellow-bellied marmots here too. For details on Olmsted Point and the additional hidden hike I just mentioned, see my full Olmsted blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com, and you can also watch my YouTube video, vlog number 152, linked right here for a virtual visit of this spot. Visiting Parsons Lodge and Soda Springs is an incredible way to get a taste of the stunning beauty of Tuolomne Meadows. This easy and gentle hike comes in at well under 2 miles, but it crosses access points to both the John Muir Trail and Pacific Crest Trail. Along this journey, you can visit Parsons Memorial Lodge, which was built over a century ago in 1915, and Soda Springs with its cold, carbonated water bubbling out of the ground. The main mineral spring here is still protected by a rustic wooden structure. And as you cross the trail, you'll cross beautiful bridges and watch the river flowing. For our last Tioga Road stop today, we're heading east, just outside of the official park boundaries, to Tioga Pass and Ellery Lake, which is situated inside the boundaries of the National Forest at nearly 9,500 feet in elevation. Make sure to stop here as you exit Yosemite on your way to Lee Vining or Mammoth Lakes, which is located less than an hour to the south off Highway 395. And remember this spot come fall, because the Eastern Sierra autumn colors really show off in this area in the month of October. It is so exciting that Tioga Road is finally reopened for the 2023 season after this year's record snowfall. The waterfalls are flowing, the lakes are full, but just remember that the weather can change here swiftly, and this winter Tioga will be closing again, probably sometime in between mid-October and mid-November, so enjoy it now while you can.
Before we end our journey today, I wanted to mention that we do have this shirt and many more national park shirts in our Etsy shop. The link is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for joining me this week inside Yosemite National Park. And for more information, see my full Tioga blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com, where I also have over 24 dedicated Yosemite posts, as well as a Yosemite Valley travel guide with pinpoint map locations and driving directions to some of my favorite park spots. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.